Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories. This one is called The 8-Year-Old Detective. A short story for kids, but not really. Justin is 8 and hates school. Part of it is that it's boring. Part is because kids don't like him. He's smart and kids think he's a show-off. Justin spends much of the school day staring out the window at the clock that's above a gas station, liking when each minute passes. And when the teacher tries to catch him by asking him a question, he usually has the answer, because he is smart. Justin tries to get kids to like him by buying them little presents, candy, stickers, whatever. And he tries to seem cool by making up tests that he passes around the class. Intelligence tests, personality tests, sex tests. What is gonorrhea? None of that works well enough, especially with the class's dumbest and toughest kid, Derek, who, to make matters worse, lives next door to Justin. Derek ever threatens Justin, for example, "You may beat me inside the class, but I'll beat you outside." And indeed, Justin spends a lot of time on his back, with Derek's knees pressed down on his arms and administering noogies, which are punches to the face with a middle finger that's pointed to concentrate the pain. After school, Justin usually picks up his dog Einstein and stops for a McDonald's ice cream cone, tying him outside for the minute it takes to get his cone. Well, one day Derek, who had been watching, stalked to Einstein, who then growled, which Einstein never does. That made Justin race out, and he caught Derek kicking Einstein. Derek sneered, "Next time." At home, Justin plays basketball by himself, or sits in his room doing his homework. He likes the extra credit questions, and as a reward, reading Hardy Boys mysteries, all while listening to the same song again and again. It's called Baby Mine, and his favorite line, "If they knew all about you, they'd end up loving you too." Justin's parents are chemists. His dad specializes in poisons, his mom in the genetics of altruism. Weeks later, Justin felt it was safe, and so he left Einstein in front of the McDonald's for that minute. When he came out, Einstein was missing. Of course, he suspected Derek, but took a breath and noticed that 2 feet away lay Einstein's collar. Derek wouldn't have bothered to remove his collar. So Justin figured that something compelling, most likely food, made Einstein slip his collar. Justin realized that dropped food would most likely be in the parking lot or near the dumpster, so while calling, "Einstein, Einstein, treat!" he searched the parking lot and then the dumpster, where indeed Einstein was enjoying a buffet of half-eaten Big Macs, fries, and so on. Well, that gave Justin the idea of becoming a kid detective, like the Hardy Boys. Here were his cases. Justin saw squashed ladybugs in front of school, and more of them in front of Derek's house. Justin with Einstein tiptoed to the backyard to find squashed spiders, bugs, and in the corner, Derek. Derek had trapped a squirrel and was about to step on it. Justin yelled, "Stop!" which made Einstein bark. Indeed, Derek stopped, but seethed, "You tell anyone and I'll squash your dog, and you!" After just a moment to decide what to do, Justin raced to the front door, rang the doorbell, Derek's mother answered, and Justin told all. Derek's eyes bored into Justin. "Noogies ain't nothing. You just wait." One day at recess, Justin saw a classmate, Rita, crying, and asked what happened. She said, "Someone just passed a note around the class that says Rita is the fattest, ugliest girl in the school." Justin asked to see the note. It was written in cut-out letters from the weekly reader that the teacher handed out yesterday. He then asked all the mean kids in the class if he could see their copy of the weekly reader. He lied. He said, "Oh, there's an article that mentions my cousin, and I want copies." All the kids happily gave it to him except Heather. Whereupon Justin accused her and she denied it, but he said, "Then show me your weekly reader." She refused, whereupon Justin reached into her desk and there it was, with letters cut out. He showed it to the teacher and Heather was sent to the principal, who entered it on her permanent record. A month later, as the kids were coming out of school, a girl saw her $1,000 bike chained to the peace sign bike rack. She stopped to ask Justin a question about homework, but when she looked back, her bike was gone. The whole bike rack was gone. Justin thought, the area under the bike rack is light sandy soil. So might the thief just have lifted the bike rack and the bike would have come out with the rack and concrete still attached? He then noticed a faint trail of dirt starting where the bike rack was. Justin and the girl, named Susie, followed the trail to the back of the school where the thief, Derek naturally, had just used the bike's quick-release front wheel to free the bike from the rack. All Derek would have had to do was get a wheel, $10 used. Derek ran away, but Justin called the cops, and the judge said, because it's a first offense, at least the first offense you were caught, I'll just give you a warning, but next time, it's juvenile hall, the county juvenile detention center. Tina isn't the sharpest crayon in the box, yet gets great grades on tests. To find out how, Justin flattered her, using Tina's language. Yo, Tina, it's like so awesome that you get the answers to the test. How in the world do you pull that off? Wow! Well, Tina took the bait and scoffed. Easy peasy. I just text hard questions to my older sister, who texts me the answers. Now it was Justin's turn to scoff. You are such an idiot, Tina. You admitted that to me? She sputtered, oh, I'm so stupid. I swear that if you don't tell the teacher, I'll never do it again. Well, for the rest of the school year, Justin peeked at her grades when the tests were returned. And they were terrible grades. C's, D's, F's. Now, Heather has a lot of explaining to do as to why her grades suddenly crashed. Right before the school year was over, Einstein was, as usual, tied up for that 1 minute at McDonald's. But this time, Derek put raw hamburger in front of the dog. Einstein had started to eat it. Justin kicked it away, took the meat to his dad, the chemist specializing in poison, who determined that the meat was laced with rat poison. Einstein died. I'm going to spare you the details. And Derek was convicted of dog poisoning. And in light of his teacher's testimony, Justin's testimony, and Derek's prior conviction, he was sent to the county juvenile detention center for the next 2 years. Justin was too nervous to look at his year-end report card, so he waited until he was in his room. He put on that song Baby Mine and was given courage by that line, if they knew all about you, they'd end up loving you too. He opened his report card. All A's, except a C in conduct, quote, for consistent inattention. At the bottom, it said he wasn't promoted to the 4th grade, but to the 5th. But what Justin is most looking forward to is his next case. In any event, that story is called The 8-Year-Old Detective. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome your taking a look at any of my 32 books. The one probably most relevant to this is Starting Out Stories, but all 32 are on Amazon. Just go there and search on my name, Marty Nemko, Nemko, and you will find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.